Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me here on Ebb and Flow Tarot today. My name is Jeanette, if you're new here and you don't know yet. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, so do try to make it to the end of the video, guys. That's where we receive our advice from Spirit directly with our Earth Magic Oracle deck, okay? Very important, my loves. Even if the message does not pertain, you could very well find some solace in the advice at the end of the reading, okay? So do check that out. Today, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do keep in mind, as always, you guys, these messages are general and they're not going to resonate with everyone. Please check your Moon and your Rising and your Venus sign videos, and you very well could find your messages there, okay? Everything here, as always, is vice versa. Pick your side, all right? And remember also, my friends, time is not linear. So last week's message could pertain to you this week, although we are aiming for the 15th through the 31st, okay? All right, let's see. What is coming in for Sagittarius right now? Thank you, Spirit. 9 of Wands and Ace of Cups, both in reverse. Okay, so it seems right here, first of all, we've got your fire energy along with Aries and Leo as well, okay, of course, and we also have some water energy here. It seems right now, very easily, you can see you're not going towards something of interest to you at this time. Normally you'd be wanting to celebrate. Normally you'd be connecting with others. There's celebrations and reconciliations with the 3 of Cups. And the page obviously goes towards what he finds as passionate and creative, okay? He also offers the creative spark of a new idea. So it seems there's a stagnancy here and no longer driving towards or going towards something that once was fulfilling to you, and there's no celebrations here at this time. Ooh, 9 of Wands, your fire again at the bottom of the deck, Sag. 9 of Wands talks about a battle ahead, or a battle rather been raging on, not wanting to give up, though the battle is complete with the 9, okay? Crossing these energies here, love. We have the 8 of Swords and we have the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, oh wow. Taurus energy here right off the bat with our first major arcana with our Hierophant. This talks about spiritual institutions, higher knowledge, higher learning commitments, okay? Something here is being let go of or no longer committed to, potentially. This is also feeling kind of out of your element, seeming like you're out of the touch with higher self here, it feels. And I say that because we have this coupled with our air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the 8 of Swords, which talks about being bound, being stuck by your thoughts here. So right at this time, you're not wanting to celebrate with anyone. You're pulling back. You're very heavy in your thoughts. You're not driving towards any commitments. In fact, maybe dropping commitments you once had. I think this has to do with potentially what's going on around us all. For some of you, you may be feeling it very heavy. You may be canceling all your plans, canceling all your commitments here. You may be even, it may not be like you to skip church on Sundays, and yet you're doing it. Very lost in your thoughts here, Sagittarius. Take this only as it resonates for you guys, okay? The Hermit, Virgo energy at the bottom of the deck. Another card of intuition here. Going within higher knowledge. Ooh, basis of the situation here for you, darlings. 10 of Pentacles. That's a great card. The Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. That's funny. So it seems here in your past you were going towards something that left you very abundant in your foundations, in your home life, in your stabilities, grounded in your energies, your thoughts. This is a very abundant card. You know, this is about, with the tens being endings, this is like the end of the line, man. As happy as you could possibly be, as abundant and stable financially as you could be, that you went for it. You went for what was passionate for you and what was stable for you. It seems with the Knight of Pentacles there, loves earth energy in that card, that it may have taken a long time for offers to come into you, or for you to give offers out. It seems that this is how it was. That even though things were kind of slow, potentially here, that you went for it anyway, and it created you a lot of happiness in the past. I don't feel that you're unhappy at this moment. I just feel that you're a little bit stuck in your thoughts at this time. The Queen of Wands here, your fire energy, right? She is a very magnetic, sexy, driven, passionate individual, feminine energy, obviously, in this card. But the queens do talk about self. So something that once was very passionate for you personally, that made you feel very abundant here and abundant of self, that you went for it. And now you may be having some doubts, I think. For some of you, you may be having doubts about what you went for, or thinking about pulling back at this time. Yeah, Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Air energy here, needing to rest, taking a pause, taking a break, pulling back in this card, retreating in this card. Also a card of spirituality as well, meditation, things like that. In the past for you, we have the Two of Wands. Seems there was a decision that was made here, Sagittarius, with your fire energy. Potentially Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you cut something out of your life. Whoops. I feel like you went for what was stable for you and potentially made the decision to leave something else behind. Sorry, I dropped all your cards. To leave something else behind. Or you were going towards, trucking along towards something so great, and somewhere along the line you made a decision to go the opposite way. Now you're pulling back from someone or something, or maybe just people in general. Not celebrating with others at this time, but very lost in your head, and not going towards those commitments that once were made. So maybe that's what you're cutting out, right? Maybe you just have to be honest with people. Maybe you're breaking things off and saying, I'm sorry, I can't. And you're just being honest and truthful at this time, Sag. What is crowning in your thoughts, you guys? What is crowning in your thoughts, Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. Temperance. Wow. Yeah. You. This is your major arcana card. This is the balance, the healing. This is you, Sagittarius. You are the balance. You are the healing. Healing on your mind. Healing of self here. Healing of... I feel of self. I feel like you're trying to unbind yourself from these negative thoughts, but still kind of going through it, my loves. Still kind of going through it. Pulling back from some commitments here. Potentially... you know, binding yourself in your thoughts, not seeing that there's a way out of the cage that you're putting yourself in. Potentially, this can go all sorts of various ways, but I do see that you were going towards something so good and then a decision made. And I feel like that's where things change now. You've made the decision, it's crowning in your thoughts, that now healing and balance is necessary for you. For you specifically, maybe letting something else die here. Ten of Swords, it could be those commitments. Letting the commitments die, letting the burden of the commitments die. And again, just being honest and saying, I'm sorry, I can't go. I can't go to that event. I can't, you know what I mean? That sounds very fun. It sounds very fulfilling and awesome, but I'm just maybe going to stay home and hunker down, do what's right for me. In my home, potentially, for some of you there. But a lot of healing is on your mind, right? What else is crowning in Sagittarius' thoughts? The world. Two majors right in your thoughts. The world talks about cycles complete, loves, and a victory with those cycles. You really want to have a victory over this healing, over this balance that you're thinking of gaining. And I feel like you're thinking about it heavy on your mind, wanting to have the victory. And I think maybe that is also balancing out your thoughts, having the positive thoughts about this is going to be okay, everything's going to work out, you know, and having a victory, knowing that things just, the world turns, right? And maybe that's bringing you a great deal of inner peace and healing at this time, or balance in your thoughts. 5 of Cups here. Potentially there could be some sadness around you at this time. What is in the immediate future for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. We have the 6 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Basically, everything that's in crowning in your thoughts, right? The victory with cycles complete. Right here with the World card, we have coming up in your future, darlings, with the Wheel of Fortune. Those cycles complete, right? And a victory with such. This is also with the 6 of Wands, your fire energy there, lovies. Again, the 6 of Wands talks about not just having a personal victory, but having a victory that everybody sees. This could be an acclaim, right? This could be everybody knowing, everybody seeing now, everybody realizing now. A victory here for the masses, potentially. For everyone around you. I feel like maybe for the world. Wow. Your positive thoughts and healing, Sag, I'm feeling are very beneficial for the world right now. You keeping positive thoughts is powerful. Because you are the balance and the healing. And you have a victory here. Your cycle's complete as well on a personal level. What is crowning in your fears? There is a Tower moment at the bottom of the deck. Scorpionic energy here. Something maybe stirring up, crumbling around you. You're seeing it, potentially. And we'll see if that one comes back out. We'll talk further on it if it does. What's your fears right now, Sagittarius? What are you fearing? Whoa. Wow, the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And the Justice card here at the bottom of the deck. Libra energy here in this major arcana card, but still a card of making decisions, a card of balance, right? Balancing the scales, weighing out one's options. Is it worth it to do that, to stick to that commitment? No, it's not. Balancing out, weighing out, excuse me, weighing out your options, right? Here, like I said, we have already seen both of these cards come out at the bottom of the deck. Potentially cutting out something out of your life here. Or you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Libra specifically here with the Queen. But Queen's also talking about self. Sticking to one's own personal truth here, Sagittarius. Being very honest and letting a situation die. You could be fearing the truth about the situation and what chaos or what pain will come of this for you. What exactly is going to come to an end for you. You may be fearing the cycle turning. But don't, because you have a new beginning and you have these victories, right? Coming for you. Specifically for you. And I feel like if you're worried about being truthful, worried about letting something die, or saying, no, I can't go, or just being honest and truthful, if you're afraid someone's going to not be happy with you, if you're afraid of their stinging words, the truth they're going to speak to you because you're being honest to them, don't. I feel like this is all in the highest good. You know what I mean? And again, a judgment call. Now, Justice, she comes in, she doesn't just make a decision, right? She doesn't just, here it is. She weighs out her scales. This is a methodical thought put into should I, shouldn't I, will I, won't I. This is a specific decision made between two, weighing out your scales, finding your own personal balance within your situations here, Sag. What is going on around you, Sagittarius? What's going on around Sagittarius right now? The Devil. Wow, Capricorn energy. God, if that doesn't just hit home. I think for so many. I think, Sagittarius, because you are the healing, because you are the balance, darling, everybody's in chaos right now, okay? We could just be honest about that. You're feeling it. Oh, you're feeling the toxicity around you. You're seeing it unfold. But I feel like, again, you are a balance. You are the balance and the healing that the world may need right now. Those positive thoughts to trump this toxicity coming in, right? The negative thoughts coming in. I feel like you're more powerful than that. You're the essence that could give us the victory, that could give yourself the victory here. You can overcome this toxicity that's in your midst because you are the healing, right? I think the only thing at this time is these thoughts that you're having. And you may be also feeling a lack of motivation with the Page of Wands in reverse, not going towards any kind of celebrations or going towards any kind of reconciliations, dropping those commitments, finding them now to be maybe even a little bit too hectic or burdensome. It's too much at this time, potentially. And you may be just cutting that out. But one thing you should consider, Sagittarius, is cutting out these negative thoughts. First and foremost, because it feels like you're entrapping yourself with that card, you know? It could be you weighing out your decisions still. For some of you, lost in thought, haven't yet made the decision, but I feel like most of you have. You know what I mean? I feel like most of you have already made the decision. Letting burdens die, dropping those commitments. No, I'm not going. That's what I'm hearing playing in my head. Take it as it resonates here. 5 of Swords, 5 being a change, right? Potentially here at the bottom of the deck, a battle raging on. Here, I always think of this card as the war card, the battle card. He's holding everyone's sword. And yet he's ready to continue fighting and everybody else in the background is giving up. That may play out for some of you where you see people around you with so much negativity and it's like you're trying to preserve your happy place or preserve your balanced thoughts. You're trying not to get too overwhelmed with everything that's going on around you, this devil energy playing off around you. And in your hopes, my loves, Page of Pentacles here, earth energy. I feel like you're hoping that things will get more stable. You know, the page is an immature, premature energy. And the pentacles talk about those things in our lives that are tangible, right? Our home, our family, our money, right? Our stability, where we lay our head. Right now, things are kind of, they've got an aura of being immature, premature. Things are not yet known. Something about that regarding your stabilities. Okay, and I think you're really hoping to upgrade this page, right? Reinstill your balance, reinstill your the financial stability that you once had and the peace that you had in your home, I hear, for some of you. I think you really want to restore that. Justice again at the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify. Let's get a further card to go with that Page of Pentacles. What is Sagittarius hoping for? I thought I saw one turn, but I guess not. What is Sagittarius hoping for at this time? To go with that Page of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's just too many. That was like, that's a lot of cards. We had the Three of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Death card, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. But they all came out in reverse, you guys. So let's give a shuffle. Ooh. What else can we, what further clarification can we get, Spirit? I'm going to shuffle one more. Okay, there we go. 10 of Wands, yes. 10 of Wands and 4 of Cups. Here, more of your fire energy paired with some water energy, right? This is lying in your hopes. This goes along with our page. Okay? There are some burdens around you. I feel like you're hoping to reestablish yourself. I feel like 5 of Cups, this is, or 4 of Cups rather, this is a card of being bored or ignoring something that somebody has to say. I feel like you're really hoping people won't ignore you. I feel like you're really hoping you can instill some balance in the situation, some healing, and come out with no more burdens in the situation. You're hoping to reestablish something tangible for you here. And I'm really getting a strong sense of you want to express your feelings on this. And that you may be feeling like others are not taking you seriously enough with that 4 of Cups, right? Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Reestablishing yourself financially, I think, here. A new financial beginning or an offer coming in at the bottom of the deck. What is the outcome? Ooh, for Sagittarius at this time, Spirit. Thank you. King of Pentacles in reverse here. King of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a committed, stable man or masculine energy, right? Don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. Please, we all have the ability to harness those energies. I'm sure we've all talked about that before. But this is the stable, committed, grounded individual. He's financially stable. He's married and committed to his relationships. He has a lot of financial security. Now coming in the reverse. I think you may have a period potentially here of feeling not very stable. Death card here at the bottom of the deck. A transformation, a rebirth of a situation potentially here. Excuse me. Scorpionic energy in that card. What further outcomes can we get for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Any further outcomes? So that Ace of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, High Priestess and 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're really trying to gain your balance, your higher knowing. This is the divine feminine energy. The High Priestess, I always think of her as kind of sitting in the clouds and watching things play out, right? She already knows how it's going to go down, and she's incredibly wise and loving and generous, but she's so, she knows. It's just she knows. She's already seen it all happen before. Okay? And this is a card, 3 of Pentacles, building something in its infancy, rebuilding. I feel that this is, you may feel for a while financially unstable or unsecure, or feeling trapped at home for some of you, trapped in this feeling of being at home but not being financially secure for some of you, and building up to something better here. Building up to something better, a potential transformation of the situation, right? 8 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. This is the emotionally walking away. You could be gaining your balance here, higher knowings, when you finally pull out of this energy, you guys, and you walk away from something that's been emotionally heavy for you. Okay, let's get you some advice, Sagittarius. What can we say, Spirit, right now to help Sagittarius with this? Just going on around. One more, please, from the 15th to the 31st. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What advice can we get? Whoop. For Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Whew. I'm feeling like heavy already. Okay, we got fire, passion, DNA, karma, new moon, promise, dreamtime creation, and tsunami wake-up call. You guys, so first of all, you are the passion, right? And we see here right in the beginning of the read, you're not giving any more passions to celebrations or reconciliations. No sparks of creative new ideas right now, right? I feel like hidden in your dreams is a new beginning for you. Is something that you're going to find that's passionate for you, right? I feel like you're finding yourself again, and you're going to find it in your dreams. In your dreams. I feel like with that High Priestess card, especially in the World card, like, yeah, pay special attention to your dreams right now, because I feel like it holds, they hold a secret of where you're going to find your new passions. Okay, if you're not sure what to do with yourself now, you're going to find what to do with yourself now in your dreams, you guys. We have karma and DNA, and we've got tsunami with wake-up call. With the tsunami wake-up call, again, it's very chaotic around you, around the world right now. But specifically, you're seeing it all play out. Sagittarius, you are so wise. Oh, you are so wise, and you're bringing balance and healing. I think even just through your projections of thought, right? Even just you putting it out there energetically, I feel like you're bringing balance to a situation. Karma DNA, this is specifically talking about your purpose in life, where you come from. It's rooted within the very being of who we are, where we're going, right? You are the balance. You are the healing. I think you have a lot more power in this situation than you think you do. Something very deeply rooted in your childhood, you guys. You could be waking up. Some of you could be waking up to your spiritual gifts right now. You may be not wanting to believe it. But if you are in the group of those that are waking up, my loves, pay attention. You're trying to find your destiny, right? You're trying to find out where you came from, why you're here. It's rooted in who you are. And I think you're going to figure it out in your dreams. Okay, so Spirit says the answers you seek, you may very well find here. I'm also hearing, like with these two cards, the Dreamtime Creation and the Tsunami Wake-Up Call. It's like the second you wake up, write it down. I'm feeling like the tsunami, it's also talking about your urgency to pay attention, right? To write that down. Because there's something here that I feel you may be the one ignoring. You may be ignoring something very precious about yourself that will be coming to light for you, my loves. You're going to realize your gifts. You're going to realize your pull and your power in this situation to bring peace to the reality, okay? That's you. You're way more powerful than you're letting yourself be. Okay, Sagittarius, and try not to get sucked into that devil energy that's going on all around you. You know, keep this up. Keep this in your thoughts, because especially these two. You know, but keep this all crowned in your thoughts, because there's this, there's a victory here with these cycles complete for you, my love. Okay, and I think you're going to find out your personal, where you stand in the world. You know what I mean? Where you stand, you're going to have a victory of self, cycles complete, and you're going to offer to the world the new you. Right? I feel like that's so true for so many of you. Even though there's so much chaos going around, there's a hidden blessing here, I feel, with old troubles dying, right? And new opportunities arising for you. To bring you back to this. To bring you back to where you used to be. Now, it might take some time, darlings. It might take some time. But again, there's so much balance here. Sixes being a balance number, right? You are the balance. You have the victory here. And just don't forget that part of it, that there is a promise of a new beginning here, a new moon. With the new moon, the cycle's complete again, right? A promise here for you that you will find a reason to celebrate again, loves. Okay? And just keep the positive thoughts. Keep the positive thoughts and kick this shit out, right? And you'll be fine. There's victory here all over the place for you, loves. Okay, so best of luck for you, my Saggy friends. Do take care of yourselves, and especially of your mental health right now. Very important. Because you can heal so many more people than just yourself. It starts with you and it trickles down, I hear, for a lot of you. Okay, so do take that into consideration, and like, share, subscribe if this resonated with you. Until I see you next time, you guys, I'm thinking about you, praying for you all, and take care and peace.